Hi, this is Akio. I'm going to show you how to reply to student responses of your discussion board threads. This is part 2 of a 3-part tutorial on using Blackboard in the Yard to hold interactive discussions in OC Global courses. Be sure to check out the other videos. As you recall from part 1, once you create a thread in Blackboard, it'll automatically appear in the Yard and your students will be able to reply to them. In order to reply to your students' posts, you'll need to go into the Yard. To do this, log on to Blackboard and go into your course shell. Then, go to the Yard. You can find your discussion topic by scrolling down here and finding it in here, or scroll back up, go to Yards and select on your course, and then scroll down. Here it is. You can open this up by clicking on it. Now, there are 2 ways to reply, and you can either reply to the original thread by typing in the text area here and clicking on Reply, or if a student has responded, you can comment on their response by clicking Comment and typing in text. Then click Post. As a side note, the Yard does not allow you or your students to provide feedback on a comment of a response. Let me show you what I mean in PowerPoint. If you as the instructor create a thread in Blackboard, students can respond to the thread in the Yard. Then you or another student can create a comment to that response. However, if you'd like to make a comment of a comment, unfortunately, the Yard does not allow you to do so. This is particularly important to understand if you try to respond to the students through the Blackboard discussion board. Let me warn you now that the nested thread that you see in Blackboard does not directly translate to the nested thread in the Yard. This is because in Blackboard you can create a multiple number of nested responses, but there's a limit in the Yard. If your students reply to your thread in the Yard and you hit reply in Blackboard, what ends up happening in the Yard is that the messages will not respond to the student post, but will become a reply to the original discussion thread. I know this is a little confusing, but my suggestion is to do most of the replying in the Yard so that you're providing feedback to the correct posts.